boys, listen up. So, this is one of my important games of the season. Obviously, it's a horrible kick-off time at 3:30. We've got probably the strongest squad that we've had all season. And with boys being late has let us down, but even then, we've still got the strongest squad we've had. So, ball's going to go through the team, and yeah, we just need to be up for it today, boys, because these boys will be up for it.
Yeah, straight up, boys, straight up.
Right, lads, on that. As I said, today, it doesn't get bigger games, you know. The team at the top won again today, so we got to make sure we put a performance in and we take our chances. I put on the group, I want us to play for the team today. You know, if there's a chance that your teammates have got a better opportunity, pass it off. This is the game. We've got to make sure we win, and we win well to keep up. We've got them again next week. Put a marker down today and show them what we're about, Keep your places. That's all it's about. You're quiet. I want to hear every single one of you today shout for the first and second ball. Yes? Come on then.
Let's fucking go, eh? Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, what is happening, everyone? We are back for another episode of the People's FC. It's a big game today. It's a game against Sidcup FC. They was in the Selken, I think it was under 21s league or something last season. We haven't actually played them yet this season, so it's a bit of a tough test, and it's just a learning curve to see what they're like, because we've actually got them in a semi-final of the Divisional Cup next week as well. So we're going to be testing each other out this week to see how we will be for the semi-final. And a minute in, and they've got a corner, and with the wind, these corners are dangerous, and that's a let off early on, and near enough 2 minutes in, Sidcup have had the first chance. It's a ball by me over the top to Mitch, but the goalkeeper's come out, and the wind's blowing the ball back, and Jack Jeffrey's challenging, and Lee's actually won it. He's played Mitch through on goal, and Mitch has lobbed it over the goalkeeper, and it is 1-0 to the People's FC. 7 minutes into the game. The first 5, 6 minutes of the game, we were just sort of testing each other out. There wasn't any real chances, and the first real chance of the game has gone to Mitch, and Mitch has done what he does best, and he has scored another goal to make it 1-0 to the People's FC. So back again, we're on the attack, and it's beautiful football by the boys, but it's unlucky, just one foul pass at the end, and the goalkeeper from Sidcup has collected it. Now Sidcup with a ball in, and it's well done Lee, to be fair, he's done well winning that. And that's Ronnie. Ronnie ain't been here for a while, but he's stretching his legs just to get back into football, but he's been bodied by their player, but Mish is on the ball. Mish has played a lovely ball through to Lee. That's Lee Dino, and it's a good bit of skill, and if he managed to get the volley off then and that went in, that would have been a fantastic goal by Lee. And it's a long kick out by the goalkeeper, but their striker's won. He was a bit of a big lump, to be fair. I actually know this kid, he went to my school, but I keep forgetting his name. He's a good little player. He's cleared out by Georgie Warren. He's gone to Lee, and it's a fantastic ball by Lee, and he's played Mitch through. And Mitch has had a shot, and Raj has nearly got on the end of it, and he nearly made it 2-0. It's unlucky. The thing I forgot to mention is we are currently second in the league with Bexleyheath 3 points ahead of us, and they've got a game ahead of us as well. They've got a game ahead of us, and they're, I believe, 3 goals ahead of us as well. So we need all the goals we can get to try and get to the top of the league. But I'll put the league table up in a minute, just so you can all see at the end of the game. And once again, it is good football by the boys, and it's just that final ball that's let us down. Now we've got James selling Scotch eggs to their captain. Didn't know JJ had that in him, to be fair. Now it's JJ again on the ball wearing number 74. He's played it to Mitch. Mitch has played over the top to Jack Jeffrey. And Jack's gone for the header, and the goalkeeper's come out, he's done well. And it's Mitch. And it's Mitch, and Mitch has scored again. Mitch has made it 2-0 to the People's FC with another lob over the goalkeeper's head. He's just got to go on now and get his hat-trick and keep these goals coming. As you can see, he's beating his man easy. and the goalkeeper's come out. Don't know why the goalkeeper's come out there, but he's done well to get over his head, and it was perfect timing. It's dipped in, and it is 2-0 to the People's FC with round about, I think it was 16 minutes gone. They've got James on the ball again, and he's giving it to Raja. And Raja's played a good ball through, but their goalkeeper, he's like Neuer, he's out again, and it's just another chance. That's Jack on the ball, and he's been dispossessed, and it's a good ball by the Sidcup player, and they've done well. He's done well holding up as well, to be fair, their striker. He's put a good ball in, and that's another let off, and that's 2 chances they've had. If they put them away, it could have been 2-all. So that's Georgie Warren. Georgie's won the ball. He's played it to me. I've played it to Ronnie. Ronnie back to Georgie Warren. Georgie Warren to Jack. It's good football from the boys. They're keeping the ball well. And that's Raja. Raja's played it to Lee. And Lee's just lost that, but I think he's going to try and win it back. And it's a good clearance by their defender, and that's me. That's a good touch by me. And I played it to Jack. That's a fantastic split. That was a fantastic pass by Jack, and it's a good split. And Raja's hit the ball just over the top of the bar. And if he scored that, it's a good team goal, but unlucky Raja. Now Ronnie's won the ball with a slide tackle, and he's won it once again. That is absolutely fantastic. That's why I love you, Ronnie. Now Raja's I think at number 29, Quinandle, getting skinned by Raja, so he's took him out. It's me with a ball in, and it's gone to Paul. And Paul does what he does best. Paul has scored another goal from playing centre back. That's another goal he's got from being in the box. And Paul just does it every single game. It's what we expect from him now. So when Paul don't get goals, I want to see people in the comments saying, why ain't Paul scored? It's another goal by Paul. It's another goal by the People's FC. It's 3-0 up with 22 minutes played. Let's go get some more goals, boys. Let's go for the lead. Now it's Ronnie on the ball, and it's a good tackle by their player. And he was their captain. He was the best player on their team. He was a really good player, to be fair. And Lee's just been skinned, and his ball over the top to their player, but Paul's intercepted it. And that's Jack Jeffrey on the ball. That's a fantastic pass through to Raja, and Raja's took it round the goalkeeper. And Raja's put it in, and he should have made it 4-0 to the People's FC, but I believe that they have put the flag up for offside. From this angle, it's hard to tell, and I'll be honest, I don't know if Raja was offside or not. But the referee's got to go by the lino's decision, because as you know, at this level of football, we don't have official linos. So it was one of their players who actually threw it up. So as it stands, the goal don't stand. And here's a substitution. This is Jack Capstick. He's a brand new player. I used to work with him a few years ago, and I know he's a good player. And defence is where we are struggling for players. So he's come in for his first game. Have a watch out for him. He's a brilliant centre back. It's a good ball by Lee. And Mitch has cared too much about messing his hair up there rather than actually headering it, and he's just passed it straight back to the goalkeeper. Now it's quick thinking from Jack, and he's played Mitch through on goal, and Mitch he hasn't got enough of a touch on it, and that could have been another goal, and that would have been his hat-trick. That's a good ball in by the Sidcup man, and it's fell to their player, and it's fell to another one of their players, and that is a really sloppy goal for us to give away. Sidcup have made it 3-1, and it's poor marking, to be fair. I'll own up there. I think it was their captain ran off me and got the touch, and their other players just finished it. It's poor from us, poor from me. We need to go get more goals. We need the goal difference. So 3-1 up, and we need some more goals now. Let's get some more goals, boys. Let's go for it. It's a good turn by Ronnie. Played it to Georgie Warren. Georgie Warren's played it to me. I've turned out. I've played it to Jack Capstick. This is his first touch on the ball. Played it to James. James played a good ball out to Raheem. Raheem's just come on the pitch now as well. He's come off for Sean. Come on for Sean, I should say. Now it's Lee, and Ryan's on the way. And it's fell to Raja. Raja had a bit of a poor shot. And it's Mitch. Mitch has gone to Lee. Lee's had a strike, and Lee has hit the stanchion. Lee has scored his first goal on camera for the club. He scored other goals, but they ain't been on camera, and that is a fantastic goal by Lee. What a goal to get on camera as well. Lee's mine. So 4-1 up in the first half. Let's go get some more goals, boys, as I keep saying. That's good football from the boys. It's Raja to me. Now JJ's on the ball. JJ's actually everywhere in the game. These guys just don't stop running. Now it's JJ to Lee, and Lee took it past his man, but Lee's taken too many touches. And the number 10 has tried to clear it and gone to Raheem. They are. I'm not being biased. They was kind of struggling to get their half in the first half. It wasn't because they were bad. They're actually a decent side, but we was just on the ball. And that's Raja. And Raja's the ball just behind him, and it's fell to Jack Jeffrey. And it's a brilliant block by their number 29, and that could have been 5-1. That could have been Jack's second goal for the club. He did score in a game that we didn't video. Yeah, he has actually scored, I promise. And Georgie Warren won the header. He fell to Jack, and he done a little back kill, but it was going wide, and the defender cleared it anyway. That's Georgie Warren, and Georgie Warren has hit Flamingo Park with that free kick. I don't know what to say about that one, to be honest. You see stars in his eyes with that shot. And Lee's on a big kick to Mitch, and Mitch has managed to keep it in. And he's put the cross in, and he's gone to Raja. Raja's trying to put it back across the box, and it's easy save for the goalkeeper, but it was a difficult ball for Raja to deal with. Now it's Lee with a free kick, and Lee's gone for the shot, and it's come off. Georgie Warren has put it in the back of the net, and he has made it 5-1 to the People's FC. That is Lee with a goal and an assist so far. Lee's on fire. Your defence is terrified. Well done, Georgie Warren, as well. Got to give him some credit as well for actually scoring. Well done, Georgie Warren. That's a kick out from the Sidcup goalkeeper, but he has now made that half time, and it is currently 5-1 to the People's FC.
You play basketball?
Alright lads, yeah? Alright. Good off, yeah? I'll start on negative, yeah? The goal, a bit shoddy, but apart from that, everything else we're doing right. We're passing the ball quickly today. We can see the ball's getting held up as well, yeah? Keep the ball on the floor, and we're going past them. Once we've gone past them, they're not challenging us back, are they? Yeah? We've just got to make sure we're getting that challenges, we're getting to that ball first. Apart from that, we're just carrying on doing what we're doing. You know, we want this game. We're showing ruthless today in front of goal. We need it. We need the goals. Yeah. We need the goals. We need this win. We're putting the marker down. They managed. I want to bring the subs on. Yeah. Just give some people a run out. Then everyone's all going to get back on. Who have I got on the bench? I've got Zach. Will come on for Lee. Ryan. Come on for Jack, Jeffrey, and Chris. Come on for Raja. Yeah. Get back into it, man. It's no more play, is there? We're winning.
You keep it up, man. You need to get more goals than this, man.
I've got. Everyone's all coming off. More.
How many you got today already? 2. Yeah, boy. Second one was for you as well, you know.
Okay, so what is happening, everyone? We are back for the second half of the People's FC versus Sidcup Eagles, and we've made a few changes. I believe it was Jack Jeffrey come off for Ryan, and Lee come off for Chris. And yeah, we're going to get on with the second half. It's me on the ball, and I've just shrugged him off, and it's gone to Georgie Warren. Georgie Warren's played a good ball through to me, and I played it through to Ryan, but Ryan's had I think it was actually a bad pass, not Ryan's baggy touch, and it's gone out for throwing. And now Zach has got the ball. Zach come on as well. Can't remember who he come on for, but there'll be a little thing that shows. And Ryan's had the shot, and it's just gone wide, and that would have been 6-1 to the People's FC. Brian's in terrific goal scoring form, and the only reason he didn't start was because he came late. And it's unfortunate he could have got a goal, but just after coming on. Now it's Ryan again, and he's gone for the overhead kick, and like a donut, he's landed on his head as well, and you can see he's in a bit of pain there. I don't know why he went for that. Now we're on the ball again, and it's good possession from us. Just keeping the ball. In the last few weeks we've been playing better football as we're starting to gel a bit more. And that's JJ, and he's just lost out touching the ball, but he's won it back and he's given it to me, and I've given it to Zach, and Zach's done a flick through to Ryan, and Ryan's going to give it to Zach, and it's well defended, but he managed to get the shot off, and it was good football from the boys, but it's another chance wasted. We need the goals, boys. Come on, let's go. Now Chris has had a shot, and it's come off the post, and that could have been another assist for me, and Mitch just tried to put it back in, but he's not done well, and it's I think that come off the goalkeeper. It was a good save from the goalkeeper, and it's another corner for people to see. We're still piling on the pressure, and we want to get some more goals. Now it's Ronnie with a good touch past their player. He's played it through to Mitch. Mitch is through on goal to get the hat-trick, and it's a good save by the goalkeeper. And Ryan and Mitch is running into each other, and now Chris has absolutely skied it over the bar. I can't believe we haven't got a goal there. As I keep saying, we need the goals, boys. We need to put away our chances like that. Now it's Sidcup through, but Lee's done well, managed to put him off. They're sort of just bouncing about, and Lee's had to get rid of it. And now it's gone to James, and James has played it to Chris, and Chris has beaten his man, but James has got the ball. He's played it to Lee. Lee's turned out, and Lee's played it to Raheem. This is good football. He's got to keep it going. And Raheem's on the ball. You can hear Jasper on the side. He's not happy with how composed he is on the ball apparently. Now we've got Lee on the ball again. With JJ, and JJ's turned, and he's played it to Georgie Warren. Georgie Warren is going to stretch his legs. He's played a good ball over the top to Ryan, and Ryan has scored, but apparently this one is offside again. I feel like the liner had Viagra in his arm, because the amount of times they were throwing a flag up, it was starting to get ridiculous. So that is 2 goals that we've had cancelled out, and now Georgie Warren's just paid. He's got some payback and done this to him. He sent him to Flamingo Park to go get his shot from earlier. Now Sidcup on a counter attack, and then I believe that was it the number 10. I can't even see. He lost that, but he won it back. And he's on the ball again, and he's played it to their player who's had a shot, and that's easy enough for Lee. Now Sidcup again, and I believe that's Jack Caps is on the ball, and he's played it through to Zach, and Zach's played it to Lee, Lee to Mitch, Lee to Mitch to Lee, I should say. And now Lee's put a ball over the top, and he's headed by the Sidcup player, but only to Chris. Chris has played it to Raheem, and Raheem's played it to Ryan, who's played it to Chris, and Raheem's gone for the overlap, and it's good football from the boys. And it's a good cross just across the goal, and it's just about been missed, and it could have been another goal. Now the Sidcup player's done well. He skipped past Jules, and he's played it to their number 9. Who's done a little backflip, and he's gone to Lee, and Lee's made an easy enough save straight at him, no bother. That's Ryan. Ryan's put the cross in, and it's defended by Sidcup. He's gone to Lee. Lee's gone for the shot, and he's dummied it, and he's sent their player to Flamingo Park as well down the road. It's a poor shot. Have a shot next time, Lee. Don't pass it to him.
Who's touch?
Zach's touch.
I want the ball again, it's low, we've got the ball low, but when we start doing flicks and stuff, it ruins it for us. So no more of that please, Ryan. That's Georgie Warren, and I've got to mind you, this guy's playing centre back, and look what he's just done. This guy is just taking absolute liberties now. Now James is on the ball, he's beaten his man, he took a heavy touch, and he's gone to Lee, but we have got a free kick from it. The player obviously didn't mean it. And now James is on the ball back, this player meant that. He's literally wrestled him to the floor, and now he's complaining about the free kick being given for some reason. And it's a good ball by their captain into the box, and it's actually come off the post, and that could have been a bit of a scary moment for us on the sideline, and probably for Lee as well. So that's Raheem on the ball, and it's a good little turn, and it's gone to Raja. Raja's played it to Lee, who's then done this. He's taking liberties today, the boy, innit? Now Sidcup on the ball in a counter attack. I think at this point we got lazy, and that's forced Raheem into doing a tackle like this. And then Raheem's actually had the audacity to try and appeal it as well, and it's clearly a free kick. But I think we're just getting lazy now. 5-1 up. I think we took foot off the pedal, and it's just not good enough really. And it's Sidcup, and it's fell to their player, and it's another sloppy goal from a set piece, and it is now 5-2 to the People's FC. Sidcup getting their second goal. But it's just poor from us, to be honest. It's not good marking from both times. Paul's flagging for some reason. I don't think he was offside. And yeah, just need to get some more goals now. 84 minutes left. Let's get some more goals, boys. As you can see, the referee's given a goal, and rightly so. From the start, it's a good ball into a dangerous area. Not defended properly. I don't know why Zach hasn't jumped for that. I've only just realised that. And their player's right in front of goal, and I believe he's put it through Lee's legs to make it 5-2. So moving on, we've got Lee on the ball, and Lee is holding the ball up, and he's played it through the legs to Ryan, and Ryan's full goal, and I don't know how he hasn't been given a free kick there, but he's played it to Lee, and Lee he's done it, he's got his second goal. Your defence is terrified because Quilt was on fire. He has got his second goal of the game, and he's also got an assist as well, so you've got to say he's probably got the probably could have got man of the match for this game. You can see Ryan's been pulled about there, but Ryan stayed composed, stayed on the ball, didn't go down, played it to Lee, and Lee slots it home to make it 6-2. So yeah, it's getting to the end of the game now. The level and the standard sort of dropped during this second half, so there weren't as many goals, and it weren't amazing from us, but we got the win. We got the extra 4 goals. Let's move on to the semi-final next week against Sidcup, and let's see what happens, because anything can happen in a semi-final. The reminder today is to stay strong. If you've got any difficulties, any problems at all, please make sure that you open up, and remember that it's okay to not be okay.